So I have one last question before I let you guys go back to your friend's day. What's your favorite podcast? Stupid dating show. You heard it here.
Welcome back to that stupid dating show. We are back on... What day is it? It's Friday.
It's
Fuck
Friday.
yeah, it's Friday.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's
You
a
got to
good
get
song.
down on Friday, bud.
Always. Welcome back to that stupid dating show. We're back here with Nick. What's going on?
What's up, buddy?
You hanging in there?
Hanging in.
Haven't heard from you lately. You've been doing all right?
It's not that you
been
haven't.
busy?
I show up for work, man. I show up for work.
Well.
That's my mantra.
That's your mantra?
That's my mantra.
This is just... I'm just a job.
But I don't get
I'm just
paid.
a boss man.
I don't get paid.
Hey, I pay you a very, very nice salary.
Of?
My time.
Oh, right. No, I do love doing charity work, so it's cool.
Yeah, I like that.
No, I miss you. It's been a busy time in the watch world.
In the watch world.
In the watch world. You know, new wrists are being born every day. So
That is true. Is that your
that's not
your mission statement?
That's not our mission statement. No, not at all. There's just something that came to mind that just sounds dumb now that I
Yeah.
said it. But yeah, it's just been a busy time. But I'm glad to be back. And we miss our amazing co-host, but she's been awarded a new job opportunity, and she's got a couple weeks before she rejoins us regularly. So
Yeah, we gotta hold it down.
we're gonna hold it down. She's the vanilla to our Oreo.
Yeah,
That was racist. My bad. I don't know. It just seemed weird, like because we're all white or white passing.
well, I mean,
It could be a golden Oreo.
You're not really exactly white,
No,
are you?
I'd have to be like the lemon Oreo one.
You'd be yeah.
Yeah. No, don't they make like a caramel one too? I don't know. I'm not up to date on Oreo flavors.
Oh,
They do like a
I forgot we were
seasonal
talking about
one.
Oreos.
Sorry, I'm fat.
I was just trying to think of your orientation.
Oh my god. Oh, that's great.
Does that apply to race? Racial orientation? Or did I just use that word wrong?
It sounds like a meeting you go to.
Oh, okay.
So, no. So, all right. Well, what's new in your world, man? Since we don't see each other as often as we both would like, what's going on with you?
Just the same old. Been working and stuff, and today actually, thank God it was Friday because I had to go pick up some paint for work, and I was trying to get it into the building rather than just driving around back and going through the back door, which would have been way easier. I decided we got these like carts at work that we like push wood around on so we don't have to carry it. And so I wheeled one of those carts out to my car and put all the paint on it and everything. And then I wheeled it back in through the office. And then like we have our office and then there's like a little hallway and you go through that hallway and you go out this other door that goes out to the shop.
I feel like I'm there.
Well, that's good. That means I'm doing a good job, I guess.
It was so vivid. It's just really descriptive.
Well, I didn't think anyway.
So what happened next?
Yeah. So you know how like on an exterior door has the thing at the base. You know, like it's kind of like a hump.
Yeah.
So I took the cart and I pushed it, and I thought that I could just push it over the hump, but the paint was a little heavier than I thought. And so when I did that, it hit the hump and the paint, like they came in boxes, like it's 4 1 gallon in one box. And so the box on the front fell off the front of the cart, and 2 of the gallons in there, the lids popped off the way they hit the ground. And so
a lot of paint everywhere.
2 gallons of paint went all over the floor.
I feel like you don't realize how much liquid a gallon is until you spill it.
Especially paint.
Yeah, right. It's not
And
like
it was
it's not
blue
like
paint.
it's water or
Yeah.
even milk. Like no,
Yeah.
you spilled paint.
I wish
like
it was
spilling,
milk.
Yeah, it's like spilling glue.
It's meant to apply to whatever it goes to.
Right.
And so it was blue paint. And so I didn't even know what to do. Like
There's no cleanup process in place. Like
no, there's 3 guys that work there.
oh wow, okay.
Yeah, we're small. Yeah,
I didn't know how big this organization was.
I didn't call maintenance or anything.
clean up aisle, fuck up.
Yeah. Rane has to clean it up.
Oh shit!
But
who's got the bounty?
I truly didn't know what to do, so I ended up getting. We have like these big dustpans, like job site dustpans. So I got one of those, and
so now those are blue.
Yeah. So I got one of those and a 6-inch wide putty knife, and I just like scooped up the paint, and then I would like let it fall back into the can. I managed to get a gallon and like 3/4 back. So
okay.
You know, it might be a little dusty. And
was it for like cabinets or for you?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it's for cabinets.
Oh, I thought maybe it was like an internal project. Like, I can get away with dusty paint. No, we got some dusty cabinets out there.
Yeah. Hopefully, it doesn't show up too bad.
Sometimes on cars, like I'm big into car manufacturing and stuff. Like on Aston Martin, there's certain ones that'll be like, this car final inspection was done by so and so, and their name is actually badged in the car.
Yeah.
Or they'll leave little Easter eggs throughout the car. Do you ever kind of mess around and leave a little note or leave a little something in a place where no one could see it to the naked eye?
Well, I used to work at this pawn shop, and me and actually one of my best friends from back in the day, we used to draw little tiny dicks all over the place.
Aston Martin did not do that.
There's even dicks on the roof.
No.
It was like a flat roof, and we drew little dicks.
That is hysterical.
Yeah, so there's dicks all in that building.
Wow.
All fucking over that building.
That is hysterical.
Yeah, just hidden. Little Easter egg dicks.
Little Easter egg dicks.
Easter dicks.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Wow, there's a famous story. I think it's Peugeot, who's a European car manufacturer. They had an assembly line that was very famous, and they had a lot of employees. But what they would do in like the 80s and 90s is they would insult each other in whatever part of the assembly was theirs that was going to next.
Yeah.
So if they did doors and then next was like internal leather work, they would write on the underneath where the leather was going to cover it, be like, hey, fuck off. And like from whoever, so that they would see it down the line.
Yeah.
And that those cars, as they've gotten older and died and people have redone the upholstery, there's been famous pictures that have been taken
great.
of the
You ever
insults
seen the
that have gone down the
microchip
line.
stuff? Like the people that make tiny little microchips, if you take like a microscope and zoom way in, you can see like people have done like artwork, like draw like Pikachu.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, it's wild,
Wow.
dude. It's like people writing on rice, you know?
Yeah, I've seen that. Like the Declaration of Independence is on a grain of rice or something like that.
Right, that's fucking crazy.
Like, first of all, go outside, touch some grass. Number one, but that's
Ground
still really
yourself.
like it's cool, man. Like that's awesome.
Yeah.
I wouldn't even begin to know. We were just talking about this with someone the other day. Like, if someone told you just go out and make a TV, here's everything you would need, you wouldn't even know what you needed.
I wouldn't even know where to begin.
You wouldn't know where to begin. Yeah, it's like
I feel like fuck you.
Well, there's no going back. Like if I'm the one left, the world's done. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like you can make cabinets. I can like adjust a watch. That's it. We'll have storage and know what time it is, and that'll be it.
I won't make it past a week.
No chance. If the zombie apocalypse happened, I would walk out and just go, "I'm good. Hey,
come on in.
come on. Hey,
come on.
This will be tasty. Come on. Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah.
Not happening.
Yeah, I wouldn't last very long in a zombie apocalypse. I would
You know what it is? Even if I found like a place where someone was well fortified and had canned food and whatever, and some kind of a natural water source, and they could make like a Walking Dead type place. You know what I mean?
a compound.
I wouldn't want to go. That sounds miserable. Have you ever watched the show? They're always sweating. There's no AC. I drink sparkling water. Perrier will be gone. Like there's no. I would be so miserable.
No Perriers for Nick.
No, I would be so miserable. And you can be like, oh, he's so pretentious. But bottom line, for those of you out there that, I don't know, maybe drink soda daily, imagine a world without it. You would want to die.
I drink soda every morning, but
that's what I'm saying.
I could go without it.
Sure, and I could go with regular water, but I'm just saying, like, I would be very upset.
Yeah.
What was the movie? Wasn't it Zombieland with Woody Harrelson? Mm-hmm. Where he's hunting for the, what are they called? The little, those stupid little snacks from the gas station that are cream filled. What are they called?
Twinkies?
Twinkies. He was hunting for Twinkies. That was his big thing. He wanted to find the Twinkies throughout the whole movie. And when he finally did, he was like, thank God. That would be me if I stumbled into a wine shop. that still had some cheese that was frozen, and wine and maybe a cigar that was smokable.
If shit hits the fan,
Right.
like you have no choice but to be uncomfortable.
Well, right, but that's what I mean. Why I would just step out and go over here.
Oh, I see. I see.
Like I would avoid the discomfort and just give up.
I would honestly, I'd probably go to my work.
Would you?
And take that over?
If we were right here, like where we are now, and then you heard the sirens outside, you saw one running. What are you doing? I'm not giving up immediately, but there's there's gonna come a day where I'm giving up though. It may be 1, it may be 3. I don't know. I'm gonna try and make it home.
Yeah. Shit. I don't even know. Like, I think my first thought would be, I got to try to make it to my mom's.
Right.
That'd be my first thing.
Sure.
Because she's got no line of defense.
What if you got there and she was just,
Then I'd leave her behind.
You just leave,
I got
You got no choice.
So if that was the case, I'd go back to my work, I guess.
Yeah. What's at work? Is it just
It's just like a warehouse, basically.
Oh, okay.
It's not. I don't even know how to say it.
Kind of like barbed wire fence surrounded kind of a place?
No, I mean, there's nothing like that. But it's like a typical warehouse is built out of just metal.
Right.
Like this is a brick building, but warehouse.
So if you closed it up, you'd be relatively safe.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I think that's where I would go because, I mean, there's all kinds of weapons there for one.
Yeah,
but
sure.
I don't know. I mean, I just truly don't think I'd last long.
I think the movie industry has done us a disservice because we think we know what zombies are vulnerable to. Mm-hmm. Like, oh, shoot them in the brain and they'll stop. But what if that's not true? Yeah. Like, we're going to go in with all this knowledge we think we have.
Well, the movie I Am Legend.
True, right? Like, that's
and then, shit's scary.
Another thing, there's conflicting information on zombie killing from different movies.
Oh, yeah.
And different series.
True.
So everything we think we know.
Yeah.
This is the dumbest, most unrealistic conversation we've ever had.
But I love it.
But it's great. Yeah, it's great.
So much fun.
Just to be clear, like, you all know what we would do now if there was a zombie apocalypse. I feel like, let's bring it to dating. How far into a relationship do you have to be, or a courting, or getting to know someone do you have to be to where they're your priority to like call? Like if it let's say you've been on like 6, 7, 8 dates, like a decent amount of dates.
Fuck no, I ain't calling.
Right, like they're not your first call.
Ain't wasting my time. No, hell no.
They're like, I think honestly, unless they're like a live-in or you're considering about to make them a live-in and shit hits the fan, you're not like, hey, babe, where are you?
I think
get home.
Unless you're living together, I'm gonna run away. I'm gonna go hunker down somewhere. And
then
you know what the best thing to do if a zombie apocalypse happened is go fucking steal a boat and just go out to the middle of the ocean.
I mean, for sure. Yeah, a cruise ship is the best place you could be. Yeah.
Unless 100%. Everybody on the cruise ship turns into a zombie.
Well, and that's the problem, right? Yeah. That's how that movie always goes, is that there's one asshole that's got the fucking variant
one motherfucker
on the cruise ship. That's what happened with COVID, frankly. Yeah. COVID came around, and then how many ships got locked in at Fort Lauderdale Harbor because one dickhead had it, and the whole ship ended up fucking sick.
Yeah.
Like, oh man, what an asshole that guy is.
Well.
Imagine how shitty you'd feel.
Well, maybe he didn't know.
Of course he didn't know, but he's still a dick. You know what I mean?
That's bullshit.
I'm not saying he's actually a dick. I'm just saying, like, if you're on that cruise,
I see,
you know what I mean? Like, if you're like
see him walking down the hallway.
Like, imagine that, like, they put out a statement like, "Hey, room 307 is the one with COVID." First of all, if you're room 306 or 308, you're pissed.
Yeah,
that's number one.
Yeah,
but then like imagine you're walking down the line and coming out of that room, and you're not the one with COVID, and people are going, "Oh, 307's here." Like, it would be the purest form of bullying ever.
You'd be singled out.
Oh my god!
They would just put him to the back of the ship.
100%.
Everybody else is everywhere else.
Yeah, I had a friend I played cards with. His family went to, where did they go? Somewhere in the no, not Pacific. They were in the Gulf. And they were at some resort, whatever, island place, wherever the fuck. And they got COVID while they were there.
Oh, damn.
And to get there, they had to show negative COVID tests. So they knew for a fact they got it while they were there.
Damn.
The hotel put them up in the presidential suite to recover for 14 days.
Wow.
Yep. And they were like, one of them, so there was 4 of them. One of them, with COVID, it was weird. I mean, it's still a thing, just to be clear, no fake news here. But when it was in its heat, COVID was one of those things where you could get it and be on your deathbed, or you could get it and not know you had it.
Yeah.
So 3 of them.
It's like herpes.
Fair enough. 3 of them got it and didn't know they had it. One of them was really, really sick. So for 14 days, they got to enjoy the suite. The problem was, like the way they told the story was, it wasn't like you got to go be at the resort for 14 more days. You were stuck in the room for 2 weeks, which is why they gave them the biggest room. But I mean, those are worst places to be stuck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just
So got to be living together to call them.
yeah. 3-4 dates in? No, fuck no.
Well, you know what's crazy is like
not even gonna think about calling or texting them.
I'm not gonna say male or female or whatever, but there's one person in that situation where you've been on 3 or 4 dates, and then like it's 6 hours into the zombie apocalypse. You haven't called, and your partner is like, "Oh my god, fucking 6 hours, really?" He clearly never gave a shit about me. Like honestly, fuck him. I hope he is a zombie right now. That would be his only excuse. Yeah. Like, you know what I mean? Like, someone's that toxic to during a zombie apocalypse, go, unless he's a zombie, literally no excuse.
She exists. She exists.
She exists 100%. Like, and then there's the pick me girl who's like, the zombie runs by, doesn't attack her, and she's like, oh, I'm sorry. Like, am I not zombie worthy?
She exists as well.
She exists as well. And it goes to the male counterpart as well. Like, that's 100% true, but it's just so funny to think about.
Yeah.
Like, if you made a zombie dating comedy and then someone didn't call, that, like, the one girl would be running from a zombie and go, like, but seriously, what's your opinion? Like, you think he's a piece of shit too, right? Like, as she's running. You know what I mean? Yeah. Can you ask your friends if he's a zombie yet? His name's Tom. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I just picture it, man.
I feel like Woody Harrelson should be in that movie.
Right, 100%.
He would kill it.
He shows up in a Hummer. He's like, shut up and get in.
He's good in the zombie movies.
He is. I liked when they went to Bill Murray's house and Bill was there. And they hit him with a golf club. Oh, my God. So fucking funny.
Well, I'm going to say we're going to end this video right here. So if you want to hear the rest of this episode, go follow us on Spotify or Apple Podcast and follow us on social media. And we're going to continue the episode right after this.
Don't get bitten by zombies.
Or gay.
Or what?
I don't even know what I was going to say. For some reason, gay came to mind, but...
Or be gay.
just penis. Hey, all you TSDS lovers. I just want to take a moment and thank everybody for listening. And if you haven't already, please go like and subscribe to all our social media platforms. And if you or somebody you know wants to be on the show, please contact us on Facebook, Instagram, or you can email us thatstupiddating@gmail.com. Thank you guys so much, and let's get back to it.